in Portland, Oregon for another weekly jam session. If this is your first time ever joining us, what we do at these jam sessions is I teach a short lesson on improvisation, then we jam together. The finger puppets then come out and tell a joke or two, and then at the very end we'll do shout outs. So if you want to stick around, and if you're watching me live from our Facebook page, then just leave your name and a comment, and at the very end, name and where you're from, and at the very end I'll give you a shout out. But let's dive into our improvising first. Today I have a fun accompaniment that I'm taking from this series that we've used in the past, Pattern Play 4 by Akiko and Forrest Kinney. It's a great series for improvisation. And here's the accompaniment I'll be using today. So that's what I'll be playing, but you at home are going to be improvising along with me using the E blues scale. Now we've used blues scales in past jam sessions, but I think this is our first time to use E blues. So let's take a look at which keys are part of the E blues scale. And there's a few ways you can do this, but I'll show you some different levels based on your particular experience and skill level. Here would be the 5 notes you could use if you just want to kind of keep your hand in one place. If you're pretty new to piano, you could just put your 5 fingers, finger 1, can you see my hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your 5 fingers touching these 5 keys, E, G, A sharp, or we could call it B flat, B, and those 5 notes will make the E blues scale. So why don't you take your 5 fingers and let's just try playing those 5 notes. You can do it stepping up or down. Try that out. Just get comfortable with these 5 notes. Now you try. Now, let me show you a few ways you can extend that. The E blues scale continues on up. We skip C and it goes up to D, and then you'll notice when we get back to this E, now we're back to where we started. We've gone up a full octave. So you can add these 2 notes up here. You can also extend by adding another D down below, and you can continue extending in either direction. You know, just these notes keep repeating on up or down the piano. So now take a minute on your own and just try noodling around. Don't worry so much about fingering. I mean, one possible fingering would be like 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. And then you could cross finger 1 under again if you wanted to keep going up. But don't stress so much about the fingering right now. When you're improvising, I want you to mostly focus on being creative, not worrying about doing the perfect fingering, but just, do what feels natural. Try going up and down those notes. Again, if you want to just stick to these 5 notes the whole time, that's okay too. Every once in a while, maybe you can cross over a finger 2 over to that D, okay, if you want to. But this is your improvisation, and so whatever feels comfortable to you. You can choose just 3 notes and hang out there. Whatever feels right. Take a few more seconds to just mess around with those keys of the E blues scale. Now let me show you a few little patterns just to give you some ideas as you're improvising. When you have a black key in a blues scale, something that's commonly done is you just slide your finger right off. And hear how that kind of makes a cool bluesy sound. Maybe try that. Just take this finger and glide off. And then you can add something after that. Now you can just use 2 fingers to do that. But in jazz, it's kind of a neat sound that's often used in blues to kind of glide off of that black key really quickly to the white key a half step below, or you can even go up. See, that's kind of a cool sound too. So just experiment with that a little bit. Another thing you can do, this is a common pattern in the blues. Try that, just coming down off of this B flat and stepping down. Okay, that's another idea. Also, I wrote this rhythm up on the board. Ta, ta, ti, ti, rest. Let's try improvising some different patterns with that using the E blues scale. Ta, ti, ti, rest. Now I forgot, today I've been showing you some examples using swing, but my accompaniment actually does not swing. It will be straight eighth notes. So let's practice some patterns with that right now. Like in swing, you do these eighth notes, ta, ta, ti, ti, rest. But today it will be ta, ta, ti, ti, rest. It will be straight eighth notes. So you could do that like ta, ta, ti, ti, rest. Now you try making up a pattern using the notes of the E blues scale, but this rhythm. Play any note, ta, ta, ti, ti, rest. Let's see what you can come up with. Go. Might be something like ta, ta, ti, ti. Now you try something else. Okay, let me show you a few examples with this rhythm. It could be like ta, ta, ti, ti. Now you try. See, when you improvise, it can be really simple. See, I just use two notes. Ta, ta, ti, ti. See how simple that is? But it sounds cool. Ta, ta, ti, ti. It can be that simple. Don't feel like when you improvise, you have to do something really fancy and amazing. A lot of music is built on really simple ideas. Sometimes the simpler the better. Ta, ta, ti, ti. You can do a couple of short ideas like that, and then maybe try a longer phrase. Ta, ta, ti, 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 ti. And that's a fun way to think about music. You do a short idea, another short idea, and then a longer idea. And that's a very common pattern you'll see in music. So as you're improvising, I encourage you to focus on simple, short ideas, and then maybe do those in pairs, and then try a longer idea. But don't just make it one long run-on sentence. You want to present little ideas and let us enjoy those. That makes for a good improvisation, in my opinion. Okay? But again, what matters most is that you like it. This is your improvisation. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play this accompaniment. And while I play that accompaniment, your job is to improvise in the E blues scale. Those notes that I showed you, just stick with any of those notes and play whatever your creativity tells you to play. If you don't know what to play, just start playing the same note repeated with an interesting rhythm. Ta, ta, ti, ti, rest. You can use this rhythm as a starting point, but then once you start to get the feel for it, explore other rhythms. Make it fun and funky. Try to find the groove from my accompaniment and make your notes play with my notes. Okay? The notes should kind of dance together and have almost like a conversation with each other. Okay? You can try going higher on your piano, lower. Have some fun jamming along with me. You can start playing anytime you feel like it. Here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4. How'd your improvisation go? I hope you had some fun with that. And for the rest of this week, why don't you keep improvising in the E blues scale and just experiment with that. Have some fun jamming with yourself. All right, you could always go back later onto our Facebook page, go to the videos section and replay this and try that improvisation again later too. All right, it's time for some jokes from the finger puppets. So let me see if they're ready. Hey everybody, hi guys. You ready for a joke? I'm ready. Okay, how do you get an astronaut's baby to sleep? I don't know. How do you get an astronaut's baby to sleep? You rock it. Rocket. Okay, all right, here's one for you. How do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke? How do you know when a joke becomes a dad joke? I don't know. How? When the punchline is apparent. Apparent, get it? Yeah, I get it. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone. Thanks for the jokes, guys. And thanks for jamming with me today. I hope you had fun. I'm going to do some shout outs now, so if you'd like to stick around, if you're watching me live from our Facebook page, you can leave a comment with your name and where you're watching from, and I'll give you a shout out. So let me just hop over on my phone to see what is coming through the comment stream. And I have to say in advance that sometimes Facebook doesn't send me a comment in time. This is all happening live, so I try my best to say hello to everyone, but I apologize in advance if I miss your name somehow. I try to say hello to everyone, but sometimes I miss a few. So thanks for your patience. All right, let's see who we've got today. We've got Nityananda from India. Hello. You're saying that you need to wake up at 1:30 a.m. to watch these. I'm really impressed. You're on truly the opposite side of the world from me, and I appreciate you joining. That's amazing. Let's see. Thank you to everyone who's leaving a comment. Just tell me your name and I can give you a shout out. Hello to Grace and Isaias in Pennsylvania. Let's see. Hello to Teresa in California. Hello to Mikey in Texas. Sorry, I think it's Mickey. You've told me that before. Thanks for watching. Hello to Minnie in Cambridge, United Kingdom. Hold on. Hello to JJ in Atlanta. Hello to Nathan in Portland. Hello to Roder and Echo in Houston, Texas. Hello to Gianna and Gemma. Hello to Oliver in Vermont. Hello to Noel near Raleigh, North Carolina. Hello to Daria in New York City. Hello to Philip in Georgia. Hello to Niladri from upstate New York. Hello to Miyu and Yuto in San Diego. Hello to Reese in Silva, North Carolina. Hello to Nayana Mani in India. Hello to Trinity Kendrick in the Philippines. Hello to Afton in New Jersey. Hello to Alex in Ireland. Let's see. Hello to Julia in Orlando. Hello to Kyle and Ryan from Spokane. It's your first jam session. Welcome. Glad you could join. Hello to Catherine in Arizona. Let's see. Hello to Afton, Soren, Freya, and Haneke in New Jersey. I hope I said your names correct. Hello to Stephen and Olivia in Oklahoma. Hello to Levi, Honora, Dalton, Dylan, and Olivia in Battle Creek, Michigan. Great to have you watching. Hello to Logan in Vermont. And hello to Riley in Silva, North Carolina. That's all I see right now, but if I missed your name, please just type it in again. Sometimes there's a delay from when you type it in and when Facebook sends it to me. So if you've already heard your name and you want to go on with your day, feel free to sign off. Thanks for watching again, and I hope to see you back next week. We'll do this again at 1 p.m. Pacific time on Wednesdays. But I'll stick around for a little bit if you want to hang out, and I'll see if there are any other names that come through for a shout out. Like I said, sometimes it takes a minute. Let me see if there are any other questions. A few of you are asking questions. What I think I'm going to do is the first Wednesday of every month, maybe in place of the jam session, I was thinking of turning that into our question and answer time. So once a month, first Wednesday of the month, in place of the jam, we'll just do questions. We did that a couple weeks ago, and that was a lot of fun. I thought we had some great questions, and I think that would be a good tradition to keep going. So I don't always have time to answer questions in the jam sessions themselves. But your questions are important to me, and I would love to be able to answer those. So why don't we plan on that? Let me see if we got any other shout outs. Hello to Avianch, who just finished Unit 5. Congratulations. Hello to Van, who's saying hello. Paul is asking if I have a piano tutorial for What Child Is This and Silent Night, and wondering if I have voice lessons online. Oh, this is from Iris in Kentucky. There is a piano tutorial for green sleeves. If you look in unit, I think it's unit 11, but green sleeves is the same melody as What Child Is This? And our tutorial, we use the original folk melody name, Green Sleeves. But that's the exact same melody as What Child Is This? So if you want to find that lesson in, I think it's unit 11, but it might be one before or one after. So look around for my tutorial on green sleeves, and that will, again, be the same melody as What Child Is This? We don't have a tutorial for Silent Night, but that's a great idea. So thanks for that comment and question. Vanessa, thanks, and love and hugs back to you in Germany. Glad you could watch today. And I think that's all I'm seeing for shout outs today. So please stay safe, everyone. Take care of yourselves. Keep making music. And I look forward to seeing you next week. It's always a pleasure to spend time with you.